Hi everyone, in this video I'm just going to quickly show you the basic steps to starting and completing a short video tutorial using SnagIt, and then doing some light editing that's available. So this will just kind of walk through the first steps and kind of what a tutorial might end up looking like if you wanted to make a quick one. So for this example I'm going to show what it would look like just to do some basic subject term searching. Like this might be a video you would make for your 100W classes or whatnot. So the first thing you'll do, you'll launch SnagIt. You'll get the SnagIt capture. SnagIt does let you do images or videos. Just make sure you're clicking on the video option. I'll go ahead and you can either do the whole window or a specific region. So I'm going to probably just stick it to a specific region here. Different SnagIts have different share options once you're done. I suggest you always select the file option. So this will create a download. This will download a file copy of your video. It's just a lot safer to make sure that you keep track of it, because sometimes it might crash if you like try to directly upload to YouTube. I found that sometimes it crashes and I lose the video. I'm gonna make sure my normally we do microphone on. I'm using Camtasia to capture this, so that's why I'm just going to leave that off so I don't record it twice, the audio, but normally you would click that. So I'm going to select a specific region here, and I'm going to say, just this part of the window. They don't need to see the address bar. And then I'm going to actually just turn my audio off. Again, normally you would click this, but I'm not, because I'm actually using another program to record what I'm doing. But normally you would click that and then click record. Okay. And this would be like the steps that I would start walking someone through. So just so you know, SnagIt does have some basic cuts that you can add to your edits. So you can cut out any starting stuff like this. So I'm going to pretend like I'm walking students through. A way to get connected and start searching, let's say, the psych info. So I would say something like this. Alright, make sure you click on one of the library links to connect to the database. This is just one of the options from the guide. If you're off campus, you'll have to click on the SGSU student login, and here's where you'll enter your ID number. Now I'm going to be able to edit this out in SnagIt in just a second. So they won't see my ID number, but they'll at least see that window. I'll be able to cut this out. And once you sign into the database, you'll be able to use your search terms here. I suggest clicking scholarly peer review, and this is where you'll kind of go through those steps, kind of walk them through different aspects here, and say put your key terms here, yada yada yada. Kind of go through this. Now most tutorials, try to keep them in bite-sized chunks. That's usually best practices, just under a couple minutes, and you don't have to do a whole lot of intros and explanations. It's been found that best practices really just hop right into the tutorial for these kinds of instructional tutorials and get right to it. They don't want to be entertained or whatnot. So let's just say I'm going through the demo, blah blah blah. Okay. So when you're done, if you do whatever you need to do, you'll click stop to finish recording. And now you're going to get the SnagIt editor window. And this is what I was talking about, those initial edits. You'll be able to kind of preview it. Normally, if you recorded yourself talking, you would be able to do that. So I'm just dragging this little, this is called the scrubber, the playhead, kind of where the video is at. Say I want to start it here, and I'm just going to drag everything to there and cut that out. So it starts here, right? I would listen to myself talk, and this is where you'll explain. This is where you'll click on this and put in your SGSU ID information. Now, from here, so they didn't need to see all this. Boom. Normally you would hear yourself talking on this too. Cut. And just kind of drag that, and then it gives you the option just to cut that out. Right. You'll see I cut out all of that extra stuff. All right. So I mean, it's basic editing and whatnot, but it definitely gets the job done. Then you'll click Finish. You'll save your capture. And you can see down here that there'll be a little toolbar. These are the last couple projects that I did. Give it just a you'll save it as an MP4 file. That's a video file. Okay. So that's your basics, and you can see if you wanted to preview it here. I'm sorry, this is the preview screen, and that's just kind of the basics. So think about just some quick steps that you might want to show your students, and either post on your LibGuide or put in your send it to your faculty. But first, of course, what you'll need to do is then upload that file into your YouTube account, and I'll show you how to do that in the next section.